Hello and welcome to DOMMED podcast. We are your hosts, Mistress Gemma
and Goddess Seraphyna.
Together, we will reveal the art and lifestyle of all things BDSM, kink, and FemDom, sharing our musings and exploring the nuances of the taboo. Thank you for joining. Are you ready to be Dom?
Are you excited?
I am so excited.
Are you nervous?
A little bit. I mean, this is new territory, but I'm really excited to just be creative and share, our thoughts, the research that we wish we had when we were baby doms, and really get to explore and learn so much.
Yeah. I am as well. I think I am a little nervous. I think talking and sharing our perspectives on this and I really do look up to you so much. I am still the epitome of a baby dom, so...
But not a baby kinkster.
No, after recent discovery, not a baby kinkster. And I think that I was so fascinated with this world and I started doing research. I found your podcast on Playful and I loved hearing your perspective on things, but it wasn't until diving in that I realized that there wasn't as much as I was wanting to find. And I feel like we have a lot to share, and I came to you saying that your perspective should be out in the world more, and to be invited and to be a part of all of this is just really exciting. And I think the perspectives of experienced kinkster, baby dom, and
professional dom.
Yes.
Yeah.
That having
and like splitting the line between professional and lifestyle as well. It all started, in my dining room? You came over. Well, we've been friends for quite a bit, and you came over for my birthday. That was so sweet of you. And we just started having this discussion of we wish there was more in-depth research or data out there about kink in general, about BDSM. And that why don't we just become the change we want to see? I feel like there's a lot of potentially, I don't want to say harboring, but there's perhaps the taboo side that doesn't make the information as accessible, or maybe people aren't as willing to share, or there's perhaps a specific way that we should be presented just because society has obviously deemed us taboo and on the sidelines. And so, for this podcast, we want to make it kind of 3 parts because we want to make it fun for us. We really were inspired by the exploration and the curiosity for ourselves. And one are these dinner chats where we get to just have fun and dig through our thoughts, our perspectives, our desires. The others, we want to learn from others, right? Not just from the dominants, because I feel like there's a lot on the dominant side.
Agreed.
That's out there, but also going deeper than just, understanding different dominatrices and their specialties, but understanding what makes them tick, what drives them, what's their philosophy, what's their approach, how do they embody that? Because it is an art in itself.
Yes.
And then a third was the research part, right? Can we dive deep into specific topics around kink and really dig out and get deeper into, the background, and also call in our community to help us with that.
Yes, completely. And I think that providing the research that is currently there will also help shed light on the research that is not yet available. So being able to have both the perspective of diving in, which we both love to do so much in our independent friendship, and then to be able to collect the research, provide it, and see what we'd like to be there and what our audience would like to listen to and be educated on as well, because I'm learning along with my audience, which our
As
audience.
am I, yeah.
And I'm really excited about that. So we'd love to hear any ideas or any specific kinks that you would like to hear about.
Questions or even perspectives, as we said. There's so much depth and multitude of ways to practice.
Yes, completely.
Or to explore it, so.
Yeah. And we were talking about this, that one of my favorite questions or words is why. And I don't necessarily believe that diving into or pathologizing why someone is interested in these kinks and BDSM, but the why and what of why is this specific kink so intriguing? What is it that is drawing you closer and spiking that curiosity, making that excitement grow? And I'm really excited.
I also like the how do you experience it?
Ooh,
right?
I love a how, completely.
And I've said this before, but the same kink or activity is experienced so differently. Even within the same person and given the context of their lives. I think so many people come into it as a way to be and embody parts of themselves that they're not allowed to be.
Yes.
But also it kind of makes me think, like, if it weren't so taboo, what would it be like? Would that experience be different? Would the thrill still be there as much?
I don't believe so.
You don't think so?
Well,
I mean, for yourself, if you think about it.
I mean, I would love to walk my pets on leashes.
Just out and about?
Yeah, just out and about.
Well, why not? I've done it.
I have yet to again. I'm excited for these experiences and the ones that you have had. It's funny that was kind of my first experience accidentally being a dom.
Wait, what do you mean?
Walking people.
Walking people?
Yeah.
Was it in the space?
Yeah, in the space that we're filming was the first time that I accidentally...
That wasn't that long ago.
I know.
I remember that day.
I know, it was Halloween. And it was the first time that I really connected with this side of myself in a knowing way. I'm queer, so I do believe that the switch is definitely inside of myself, and I explored the dominance part of my inner being in those spaces. But it was the first time that I got complete submission, and that sparked something inside of me that I think that it would be quite impossible to ignore. And I did push it to the side.
So how was that experience?
Thrilling.
Thrilling.
Yes. Yeah. And it was such a flow state that I really wasn't expecting. And when I dove in, it was just, I like to say that me and this chosen first sub, it was like falling in love the first night, and looking at their eyes, and they were looking up at me, and just immediately dropped into subspace. I'd never had someone look at me like that.
It is a special moment.
Oh, I loved it. It was something that I needed almost immediately. Like the next day, I was texting them saying to get their little maid outfit. And
now here you are, wanting to explore more. And learn more.
Yes.
And here we are with this podcast.
Yes, sharing and exploring. And then what is the thing that drew you in?
To
Domming. That experience, that how.
Well,
that why.
there was an interest in kink for quite a bit of time. A few years prior to coming upon domming, and actually I had not played with the dominance until a partner of mine suggested maybe I became a dom after I had left tech and was kind of searching for what I wanted to do next. And it was just this moment of this like excitement and knowing, but also this apprehension because I wasn't sure what I was getting into. So this was coming in it as a professional.
Yeah.
Kink-wise, like I had started exploring different things and not so much the power dynamics.
Really?
Yeah.
So you immediately went into the professional.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was my entry into it. And, you know, I kind of sat on it for a bit and thought through it, tried to get a bunch of research and information, which I could not get easily, especially during COVID. Just trying to reach out to people because online didn't have the resources. And again, here we are with this podcast because of that. And so it just kind of festered in me, and it was just like, this is where I'm supposed to be. Like the excitement kept building, and actually diving into it and experiencing it, then it was, like you said, that flow state. It was this immediate flow state of like, this is who I am. And this is a side of me that I think was repressed by conditioning, but also was tapped into that I just wanted to expand that. And ever since, it's just been something I've been passionate about.
I love that. And I do think that it's quite interesting that you went into this dom space in a professional setting. I know that, at least for myself, I'm quite nervous, and I've even been exploring it in the lifestyle space. So to go in that, I applaud you, and I applaud your bravery and your confidence to step into that state. Till next time. Thank you for joining our podcast. Did you enjoy being dommed? Like, subscribe, and add your worships in the comments. Follow us on all socials linked in the bio below.